Hey guys, so here's your Sunday, April 5th programming. Hopefully you enjoyed the at-home support your local box squad. If you didn't get that in yesterday, you can do that. I gotta check the date that you can get it in, but up until the deadline, you can get that done any day this week. Yeah, so today you got a longer WOD, no strength, just a warm-up, get ready to go, get into it. So 40 minutes. But the warm-up is, so 4 minutes, pace through, you might get a couple rounds, PVC pass-throughs, straight arms, right over, okay? And try not to do the kind of the wiggle around one. So if you can narrow up a bit, great, but don't go so narrow that you can't, that you have to kind of do this, right? So straight arms, right over, okay? So just 10. All this stuff is kind of basic. We're not even overhead squatting today. We're just making sure we stay loose, especially in this position. A lot of people are really tight in this position. If we just do, you know, air squats and double unders or whatever, we're not going to stay loose up here. So overhead squats, keeping that bar over your ankles. Yeah, mountain climbers. These ones here. Get the foot up right inside the hip, and then jumping jacks. Yeah, get the heart rate up, get the calves loosened up with those jumping jacks, get the squat loosened up with the mountain climbers, and so on, right? But the WOD's long, you're going at your 40-minute pace, so you're not going to go out of the gate like it's a 10-minute WOD. You're probably going to kind of try to hold on to something that you think you can hold on to for 40 minutes. So you're going to do an 800-meter run. If you had those 200-meter marks already marked out from the previous runs, I would do 200 back and then 200 back, and there's your 800. Or you can do little smaller increments or whatever, or you could mark out 800 or use your Fitbit or whatever you're using. But just keep it simple. Hopefully if you got a mark that's 200, we're going to keep going with 200-meter increments so that you don't have to kind of come up with new marks every day. Yeah, then 60 double unders, 120 singles. If you want to stick to your doubles, so say you want to use this isolation time to really get your doubles down, I would say struggle through. So maybe not struggle through 60. So maybe you'd say, okay, my number is 20. I'm gonna do 20. No matter, I'm not gonna give in and go back to singles. If you're close to that, getting them. That's what I would normally do in class with someone, but I'd have to talk to you individually. But if you want to stick to your doubles, and 60 is way too many, 120 singles is not helping you progress. So I would set a smaller number, maybe 20, 10 or whatever, to struggle through and get them, and then move on, right? Then you got your dumbbell squats. Okay, so today with these squats, you're holding whatever piece of equipment you got any way you want. So you could do, it's one dumbbell. So I can hold it like this, I can hold it like this, I can hold it like this, I can hold it like that. So I'm going to just do a regular squat, but I'm holding a dumbbell. So I can hold it like a front squat. This might be comfortable for a little while, but then after a while this is going to get tired. This one might last a little longer. I do have to keep my hands on it, so I don't want to do this. Okay? Yeah, so play around with it. You could switch your grip when you get tired. You do 10 or 20 and all of a sudden your grip's dying, put it on your back or whatever. Should be able to get a bunch in a row. It's supposed to, like 40 squats is a lot for a reason, so it's not supposed to be a heavy squat for you. Yeah, so if you got a kettlebell, same idea. If you're gonna hold it like this, you can hold it like this, right, whatever. Find something comfortable for you. And then if you really have to adjust the numbers, like say you only have a really light, I wouldn't add reps. If your squat's a little bit light, just go a little faster, and it's an AMRAP, right? You're trying to get as many rounds as possible. So if the squats are a little light and you're getting 40 in a row, keep going, right? Do another round. If the squats are a little heavy, maybe then you gotta reduce the reps a little bit. So then a 400-meter run, so run with 200 back, then another set of the whatever version of skipping you're doing, 60 reps of doubles, 120 singles, and so on. For the squats, if you want to use a barbell, say you only have a barbell at home, just make the barbell light. So like something that you think you can probably do 20 squats at least at a time. So I would do front squats. So I'd clean it up in front squat, and then maybe you put it on your back for back squats. So basically get the bar up on you any way you want. But I'd probably want to be able to pick a weight that I can get 20 squats. You're probably going to want to be able to do all movements. So the shoulder overhead and the sumo deadlift high pull with the same one. So it should be light. So the shoulder overhead, if I'm using a bar, it's just right with 2 hands. The dumbbells can be 1 hand stuff, but again, it should be light that I can do, a lot in a row. So maybe 15 to 20 in a row or something like that. For most people, they have a dumbbell at home. Most people took a dumbbell, so this is the best option for most. So it's going to be this way, one arm. Okay, so it's I'm going to do 20 on one and 20 on the other. It doesn't matter how I break that up. I could do 5 and switch, or I could do all 20, or 10, 10, 10, 10. Just try to make sure you keep track and even it out. If you have something that's kind of heavy for you, like say you only have a heavier dumbbell and one arm is way too heavy, then I would switch to like a 2-arm. This one. Okay, and then you only just do 40. But it's supposed to be a 1-arm, half and half. Okay. Same thing with the kettlebell. These are not as fun, right? Okay. So I got to make sure I get that good spot for the kettlebell to sit on here, and then head through at the top. Again, those kettlebell ones are usually a little harder, so you might have to reduce your reps a little bit, depending on how light or heavy your kettlebell is. So just make sure you even it out. Then you're going 200-meter run, and then your double unders, and then kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever, sumo deadlift high pull. So you're going to go. So you got the wide stance, you got the narrow grip because you're holding the kettlebell handle, butt down. So when I get to this position at the bottom, butt and shoulders rise together, and then fast high pull. Okay, so handle should get to my collarbone, and I don't want to just because it's light, I don't want to just kind of reach down like this. I'm going to get my butt down every time. Good, looking straight ahead. So if I've got a dumbbell, they're a little more awkward. I've done them, I think, once or twice since the start of this. If you can hold you're going to try to hold this in a way that you can get your, right? You could also hold it like, and then also you can hold it like this. I just find that one a little harder. It's a little easier to hold, but it's a little harder because it ends up not really, it's way lower to the ground. If you got the barbells, same idea. So narrow grip, wide hands, butt down, looking forward, slow to start, fast, high extension and shrug, and then a little quick little pull, right? Okay, so again, you should be, you could switch from, if you have all these pieces of equipment, you could kind of do a different version, like say you want to do, barbell, sumo deadlift, high pulls, or whatever. You could do that. Just make sure that they're all set up in a way that you can do quite a few reps in a row. So it's 40 minutes. We don't want to get stuck doing 1 or 2, 3 reps at a time. Should be big chunks. Keep it going long. Okay? Good luck, guys. Keep it going.